what I remember of him clearly is a sense of humor. He could make anybody laugh. But he was always very calm, no matter how difficult the situation was. And after so many years working with him all over again, he's still like so simple, so down to earth. He still has a sense of humor going on.
I'm always greedy because when you have someone like him, it also enhances your performance because, even the silences work in the scene when you're with someone like Naseerji because he gives in so much of intensity and a drama to a scene.
Are so versatile yet grounded, yet they let you take the center stage. And at the same time, I think between action and cut, being competitive as co-actors. So I was, to answer your question, yes, I was definitely jittery.
In OTT, when you have 7 episodes or 10 episodes, it gives you that much more to play out. And I'm a greedy actor. I want to see more of myself on screen. So, and also it just gives more of an impact. And also, I think OTT is more experimental in the way that of course, it's entertaining a huge audience out there.
Hello everyone, you're watching OTTplay show reel and I'm Aishwarya and I'm super excited because I have the team of Showtime who are I think going to give more glimpse into the glitz and glamour of what you created on the show. So welcome to OTTplay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to ask question to Emraan and Shriya. This show was kind of a reunion. Like almost after 2 decades. For you, even with Naseeruddin Shah, like
Yes.
after a decade, the Dirty
Yes,
Picture.
yes.
So, how has that been, the reunion? What took you both so long to get back together on screen? And I think nothing has changed. I mean, talking about your appearances, you guys still look the same how you look 17 years back. But
Looking different, looking older, looking younger.
No, you still same.
the same,
The
okay.
same.
Aging like
Yeah, no
wine.
change.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But what changes did you find in each other when working?
I don't think there are any changes. No, I think she's young as ever, as beautiful as ever, and she's still the thorough professional she was when I worked with her in 2006. Was it?
Seven.
Yeah, 2006 was then when we shot in Jaipur.
Yeah.
And at that time, I saw someone who was kind of great with the craft, with someone who it came very naturalistic to and very easy to. And she just puts her heart and soul into the project. And I think that's something that's not changed since so many years. And I don't know why we've not got the opportunity to play
Yeah, we
something
just never worked
again
together.
after
It
that
never
because
happened,
it
yeah.
was a pairing that was widely loved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
songs are still part
hopefully-
of
yeah,
many
songs are
people's
still
playlist.
huge. Film is widely
Yeah.
loved. Performances were loved. Everything was like
Definitely.
a tick for the film. And yeah, we should have done something more. But yeah, better late than never.
Yeah.
And also Naseerji, after Dirty Picture, there's iconic characters that we played and also a super successful film. Yeah, he's just one of those people where there's an additional draw for me as an actor to, of course, there is the script and there's the character I'm playing, but seeing Naseerji perform, he's an institution. You just want to see how he is between shots to kind of learn, how he conducts himself. And I'm always greedy because when you have someone like him, it also enhances your performance because, even the silences work in the scene when you're with someone like Naseerji because he gives in so much of intensity and a drama to a scene.
Definitely. What about you?
When I met Imran on the sets of Avarapan, like I'd seen all his work and he was this big actor, big star. And I was amazed at how down to earth and simple he was. What I remember of him clearly is a sense of humor. He could make anybody laugh. But he was always very calm, no matter how difficult the situation was. And after so many years working with him all over again, he's still like so simple, so down to earth. He still has a sense of humor going on, and which is hard, as an actor when you have so many ups and downs, and especially him. He's had so many big hits, and he's reinvented himself. Success tends to play with your head, but it hasn't, and he's still really grounded. And it's a very rare thing for an actor to have. It's very precious. So I hope he stays the same, and I hope I work more with him. But honestly, it's really refreshing to see someone who's very talented, who's widely accepted, loved, and who's a star. But when on set, just a simple human being. It's hard.
That's really sweet. Mahima, this show is like you walking into a candy store, with like you're headlining a series where you're pitted against like people who are far more experienced than you. You are relatively a newer in this industry. Did you feel exactly the same way how you felt in the first episode where you just walk into that room and look at that chair? Did you have that same kind of thoughts while when actually shooting also?
I think so. I think so. I mean, you tend to not show it to everybody because I think even a director has to come across that he is not that he wasn't, but we have to come across that we're sorted and know it all, but under there's a volcano going on. So yeah, there were like there was tension, there was stress, I had to make sure that I do enough justice to the opportunity I've got. But I think the only thing that you can do as an actor or any technician is to probably just put your best foot forward. And yeah, I was completely jittery. I was intimidated by the opportunity. And then I fully agree with what she said about Imran sir, because unfortunately I didn't really like share screen space with her. But I think yeah, just the fact that he's so giving as an actor, and at the same time it only elevates and enhances your performance when you work with actors who are so versatile yet grounded, yet they let you take the center stage. And at the same time I think between action and cut, being competitive as co-actors. So yeah, I was, to answer your question, yes, I was definitely jittery, but I think yeah, I mean, I just took each day at a time, and I tried to stay close to my script as much as I could.
And Mihir, you were given a script which is so layered. With every character has a backstory, which is, I think, even I am still trying to figuring out what are they up to.
Yeah.
And then you're getting to direct all these prolific actors and from the screen, from the script to screen. Like how was your journey with this show? Like, did it come as a challenge to translate it the way the writers visioned it or the producers envisioned it? Like, how was it for you?
Yeah, it was definitely a challenge because it's a kind of genre, it's a kind of story where there is no, I mean, quintessential action or like some sort of a thriller or suspense. It's so hardcore in its drama that in terms of stylistic choices that Archit and I had to make, they had to be very engaging. And in order to do that, we had these great actors who humanize the characters, first of all, so that it becomes relatable. Just because you're wearing expensive clothes, there is a heart to you which sort of doesn't isolate you from the audiences. So that is something we did. Editing wise, I want to give a shout out to Manan Mehta, who's our editor. He's made sure that the show is so gripping that you don't stop watching.
Yeah.
I hope you experience that as well. And eventually, it's the music that really binds the story together. So Anand Bhaskar has done the music. And yeah, so it was a challenge, but to make it accessible, we had to try these few things and make sure that it becomes a relatable show rather than isolate the audience.
Yeah. Talking about the music, when the background score, it reminded me of your character from Once Upon a Time in Mumbai.
Yeah,
Like
we're doing the
having
same
that
thing right
swag
now.
of just
Yeah.
walking
We're
and
doing the same thing
having...
that kind of just very,
Almost,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And talking about you, Shriya, this is your first long format as such. And what prompted you that this show is a right way to get into this world of OTT, which has been creating a boom from past few years now?
OTT it's different. So what happens is, as an actor, you stay with the audience for like 8 episodes, or maybe like 2 seasons and 3 seasons or 4 seasons. So the connection that you create with your with the audience is way deeper. And the writing is completely different for a film. It's like a smaller, like you start, you have a middle, then you have a conflict, and then you have an end. But here, there are so many characters coming in, and there's so many backstories, and they interact, and there's so much going on. I wanted to do it. I wanted to experience it. I loved what Meher did in the past, so I wanted to work with him. I wanted to work with Dramatics. Then again, it was Imran and Rajiv, and I hadn't worked with you before, but yeah, now whatever scene of yours is amazing.
Thank
so yeah, I'm
you.
glad I'm part of it, and and I'm glad that you liked it. I'm hoping you liked it.
Definitely.
Oh, you loved it.
I liked it.
Oh, you didn't
I
love it.
love it when I'm like, okay, no spoilers.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, ultimately, you just want to do roles and characters that inspire you. That you get up and then you're like, oh my, this is not me, but let me try doing it. And then you also kind of experience a different side of yourself. You like to challenge yourself, and it doesn't matter what platform it is, really.
And I think my last question is to Imran. You were part of the OTT world before it was a thing with in 2019 when you were part of Blood, and now it's almost like what 5 years or something. How do you see this? This has shaped the entertainment industry, like being a part of the industry for more than 2 decades and being a part of a world which that time people had no idea that this will be something which will be like the go-to thing. How do you see this as a medium, like at this point in time, after 5 years?
Well, I think it's empowering the audience with more choices, and that's good for any kind of business. It keeps even the theatrical business on its toes, because when you have competition in the market, I think it also enhances that. And theatrical is my first love, will always be. But I think what OTT has done by coming on the scene is that it's given actors who yearn to kind of extend their craft beyond the usual. The characters that we play in theatrical are confined to probably a 2 hour frame, a window. You don't get that kind of extended arc of a character to play out. I think for me, I've always maintained this, that I want to do as many mediums as I can, because it just adds to my expertise and experience as an artist. So in OTT, when you have 7 episodes or 10 episodes, it gives you that much more to play out. And I'm a greedy actor. I want to see more of myself on screen. So, and also it just gives more of an impact. And also, I think OTT is more experimental in the way that it's, of course, it's entertaining a huge audience out there. The numbers are there in OTT, but also it's coming out with cutting edge ideas that probably theatrical is lacking at this point of time. We're not gutsy enough to put out something really, with leap of faith or something experimental and theatrical. But all the experiments are being done in OTT, and that for you as an artist is always you'll see a growth. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All
Thank
the
you
best.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.